Cheetahs are such anxious animals, zoos provide them with personal support dogs. You'll often see humans walking around with support dogs. Support dogs do really great work for people suffering from both physical and mental ailments. But humans aren't the only ones who need help from these caring canines. There are animals who need support animals too. Cheetahs in particular are stressed out animals. This is only magnified when they're in captivity. In the wild, cheetahs are naturally on edge, but they can disperse some of that nervous energy by running in vast spaces. In a zoo, that energy doesn't have the same outlet. In a zoo setting, these big cats can become overwhelmed to the point where they don't breed. They don't know how to bond with each other and can become shut off. This is especially worrisome because cheetahs are becoming extinct. Whatever your opinion of zoos may be, their intentions are to keep endangered animals from becoming extinct. So, some zoos came up with a solution to calm these big cats' nerves and make them more confident. They've paired cheetahs with support dogs to help them cope with a captive setting. Recently, a tweet went viral about how some zoos use dogs to help cheetahs relax. It got over 280,000 likes and over 101,000 retweets. People were amazed about this partnership. But this practice of pairing cheetahs with service dogs has existed for decades. The San Diego Zoo has employed service dogs for cheetahs since the 1980s. Following the success of the program, many other zoos have followed suit and paired their timid cheetahs with confident pups. It's a true love story of one species helping another species survive, said Jack Grisham, VP of Animal Collections at the St. Louis Zoo. Janet Rose Hinestroza, animal training supervisor at the San Diego Zoo, said that cheetahs are instinctively shy, and dominant dogs help them overcome that. When you pair them, the cheetah looks to the dog for cues and learns to model their behavior. It's about getting them to read that calm, happy-go-lucky vibe from the dog, she added. The cheetah cubs are paired with puppies when both are around 3 or 4 months. Rose Hinestroza said that while the process to find a match is painfully slow, it's also a lot of fun. She added, "There are lots of toys and distractions, and they're like 2 cute little kids who desperately want to play." But cheetahs are instinctively hardwired to feel uneasy, so you have to wait and let the cat make the first move. Once both the dog and cheetah prove that they can interact with each other without leashes and constant supervision, they're moved into a living space where they spend all their time together. The dogs are only removed from the cheetah enclosure at feeding time. The dog is the dominant in the relationship, so if we didn't separate them, the dog would eat all the cheetah's food, and we'd have a really skinny cheetah and a really chubby dog, explains Rose Hinestroza. Other than that, they're always with their best buddy. While retrievers and Labradors are primarily employed by over 15 zoos that have this cheetah service dog program, the San Diego Zoo adopts a variety of mutts. In turn, they end up also saving the lives of dogs that could have been put down. My favorite dog is Hopper because we found him at a kill shelter and he's just 40 pounds, but he lives with Amara, who's our toughest cheetah by far, said Rose Hinestroza. It's not about strength or overpowering. It's about developing a positive relationship where the cheetah takes her cues from the dog. Here, Hopper is pictured with Amara's cousin Kiburi. The dogs at the San Diego Zoo play with other cheetahs but form special connections with their partner cheetah. Amara is so attached to Hopper, said Rose Hinestroza. She loves him. She grooms him, she sleeps with him, she gets worried if he's not around. There are plenty of other examples of extremely successful cheetah-dogs relationships. Kumbali and Kago are an amazing duo. Kumbali is a cheetah at the Metro Richmond Zoo in Virginia. He's best friends with Kago, a yellow lab mix. The two are inseparable and spend all their days together. Yeti is one of the companion dogs at the San Diego Zoo. She's a gorgeous Anatolian shepherd and a service dog to 2 of the zoo's cheetahs. Yeti is also a symbol, representing the efforts of the Cheetah Conservation Fund's livestock guarding dog program in Namibia. In the 1980s, local farmers in Namibia killed 3,000 cheetahs, nearly half of the cheetah population in the country, as retaliation for cheetahs killing their livestock. The Cheetah Conservation Fund set up a program where Anatolian shepherds and Kangal dogs are raised with farmers' herds. These dogs end up saving cheetahs' lives by chasing them away from the herd before farmers get a chance to shoot them. So it turns out that cats and dogs can be friends. In the case of these US zoos, man's best friend turns out to be cheetah's best friend. These amazing dogs are not only providing valuable companionship for the cheetahs, they're also helping keep them on this planet.